Stream elements. Bill 1949T is now live. Streaming DCS World, My Flight Simming, DCS.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Regon 1. Is the server up? Regon 1. I need some training in the spit.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was concentrating there. The server is up. I'm in it right now, as you can see. So yeah, come and join.
Regon 1. It's not coming up weirdly.
In that case, you probably need to do a DCS update. I don't think there's an easy way, whilst I'm flying anyway, to see what my current version of DCS is, but whatever it is, it's the latest, so that's what you'll need. Well, that's very weird. And you've just updated DCS, yeah?
Regon 1. Yeah.
And you use the beta version, don't you? But I don't think that makes
Regon 1.
any difference.
Is there a server IP?
Yeah, don't have immediate visual on that at the moment. Hold on, hold round and see what I can sort out. I'm only flying around for fun, so hold round. Okay, stand by red gone. What I'll do is I'll come out of the server, go back in, and you should see the details then. Okay, I'll come out. I'm coming out of the server. I'll go back in again, and you should be able to pick up necessary details from there, including seeing the version that I'm on. Right, hopefully you're now seeing Lagland 2 listed. Can you confirm that? Oh, on the stream you're seeing Lagland 2 listed.
Regon 1. I'm on V2.9.6.58056.
Okay, and that's, as you see in the top left hand corner, that's what I have. 296580556. Yeah, that's you're on the right version. And as you can see, I'm seeing Lagland 2. That's very odd that you can't. But anyway, if I go into it, if I click on it and join, you'll see the necessary details, I believe. So there's your IP. You already know the password.
Regon 1. Not sure why it's not working.
No, so you put in that IP and the password, and it's not come up. Yeah.
Regon 1. Correct.
Well, that is very odd. Hopefully Laxor won't be too long before he gets here, and I'll be able to help you out. I would be at a loss. I don't know why you can't see it and join it. I'm going to join it just to make sure there's no glitches in doing so. In the hopes that you get there, I'll choose a spit if it might help with if you want some training. If I can help you in any way with that. When you do get in, don't forget you have to get rearmed immediately, because you'll spawn in with 0 armament.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Redgon, if you're still there, I have messaged to Lexor. And it looks like he's seen the message, so he might be able to help.
Laxa_Barasilicase.
Refueling
Just
complete.
having a look.
Oh, well done, thank you.
Laxa_Barasilicase. DCS. Stream elements. At Laxa_Barasilicase, we fly on the Lagland server.
Rearming
Join the
complete.
Discord for server details and more information about the mission. https://discord.gg/yard5gr8q. Regon 1. Cheers. Laxa_Barasilicase. You may want to make TTS ignore messages that start with
Okay, but I don't know how to do that.
Laxa_Barasilicase. And maybe also for it to ignore stream limits.
Okay, I'll see if I can see how to do that. Okay, if Lexa, if you're still there and you've got your ears on, yes, I found hide commands starting with exclamation marks. So I've checked that. Above that is hide common chatbots. Is that the same thing as what you're talking about with stream elements?
Laxa_Barasilicase. I think you can tell it to ignore messages sent by a specific account.
Okay, but I wouldn't know what to tell it at this stage. Is it a thing that I really need to do, or is it just ideal?
Laxa_Barasilicase. Just so it doesn't read out those messages, but I guess you only have the one command, so no much of issue.
Hello.
Hi, Goose.
You alright?
I've got the aircraft radio on, so if you want to use that, 124.
I might need to. I'm not in stream or DCS at the moment. Sorry, hang on a second.
Yep. Okay.
Right, that's probably tidied up my voice a little bit. I can't see the server either. Now it makes sense that you can see the server because it's on your local network. I'm just going to see if I can remote in.
Well, Undead is in it,
Okay.
and so is Goose. I think. No, hang on. Who's in it?
Yeah, I
Undead.
can't see the server.
Oh, it's Goose. Oh, sorry, Goose, aka Redgon.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that. Okay.
I'm just doing a refresh of my server browser to see if it pops in. But I'll remote in and see if I can see anything.
Yeah. Okay. So Undead has connected to the server. I'm just trying to see. Doesn't. Yeah, and he's occupied an F-16. So it seems odd that I can get to it. Undead can, but you and Goose can't. That seems odd.
Unless we are looking at bookmark. So if we ignore favorites and simply search for lag in the server list,
Yeah.
does it come up that way?
It comes up on favourites for me, but yeah.
Yeah, it always will do because you're accessing it through a local IP address.
Right.
So if the external IP address changes, it doesn't really affect you.
Right.
That said, it's not turning up if I uncheck favorites either. Trying to find the password for the server.
Oh, okay.
When did I do?
When 1027 he occupied an aircraft. Well, 1027, I'm not sure what that refers to.
827 is going to be server mission time.
Okay.
Although it's
I don't suppose a restart would make any difference to any of this, would it? It's still the same situation, I would have thought.
Well, I just did a direct connect IP address, and it went in.
Oh,
it's not. Oh,
it didn't for Goose.
hang on. That just crashed my DCS outright. I'm gonna try again.
Okay. I'm just going to take off just to see how things run. To me, it's been fine. In fact, I'm getting a better frame rate than I was getting last night.
Yeah, that's going to be local to your client though, rather than the server.
Yeah.
Still didn't connect. 9P connection seems to be going in.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
mine started to, and it got about 75% in, and then it killed DCS.
What, so Goose's DCS crashed when he went in? Oh. No, I didn't get that. Oh, what? Wow. Excellent stuff. That must have been quite amazing. Definitely 172. So when you say your first flight, are you starting training then?
No, I won't
Okay. In what capacity do you work the Boeing, if it's okay to say? What, sorry? Wow, excellent stuff.
So you're in
Gooses. I see Lexel's connected to server. Goose is connected to server.
No, it's just connecting.
Well, it
The
says
server-
connect. It says connected.
No, it's just switched over. I'm looking at the actual server.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And his thing is just tipped over to observer.
Okay.
Assuming at some point we'll get the ocean selection screen. That's interesting. I don't know if either of you have tried the dynamic spawn. It's supposed to be able to spawn the ecstasy.
Tried it, but I don't
Yeah, I prefer current stuff. It's just because I don't have to do that, I suppose. So
Yeah.
there are people on the DCS Discord that say I do it a lot for real. I don't need the technology for that. Spawn for a couple of them. But I really don't spawn both hot spawns. It doesn't really serve the challenge. I think it's supposed to be. I'll drop to definitely stuff.
Yeah, copy that. I'm on aircraft radio anyway.
Yeah, it depends where I jump in.
Yeah. Yep. Back at 11,000 feet just for a change. Nice move. usually I'm in the sort of 1 to 6,000 feet range, so just by way of a change I'm now approaching 20,000. Not sure if the moon is maybe a bit larger than it should be.
Scotsins. Big body Bill, what's up?
Big body? What's big body? Hello Scopsons. So just for change, I'm doing some high altitude just for fun.
Scotsins. Sorry, it might be just me, but I'm getting some buffering.
Well, I don't know. We have had some issue tonight, in as much as people have struggled to get into the server.
Scotsins.
Whether there's any connection, I don't
You
know.
said you were doing some high flying in the spit.
Yes, that's right. Just for a change. I'm up at sort of 23,000 feet, which is unusual, and it don't normally get those altitudes. Just to look at the planet. I don't think it will let me go high enough to see the curvature, but never mind. I know it will. Let's roll over and do a 180. I'm not even sure where I am. I'm way off the west side of the map. Copy.
Scotsins. I see. Scotsins. Maybe they need to put some targets at high altitude.
Well, we could after that sort of out some high altitude targets, I guess. going to avoid those choppers because I think they're the ones. At least one of them has got missiles on board. And they're fatal to me. I think I've got eyes on a convoy.
Com check, 124.
Yeah, copy. Got him. Oh, let's live dangerous and go for these units. Trucks on one side and the infantry on the other. Perhaps I'll just go for the infantry to start with because they're dangerous. Keep a bit of damage.
124, check.
Yeah, copy 124.
Okay. Can anyone remember what causes blurring if you're looking at your aircraft on external camera and you rotate round it, rotate your view round it? I'm getting a crazy amount of blurring. which I thought was a like SSAO or something that does that. But all my things just like that set it off. But I'm still getting it.
No idea if that's any help.
Check motion blur.
Motion blur is off. Roger that, confirmed. You doing it?
I'm coming in for landing on 08.
Roger.
I have to get repaired. My cockpit controller's gone. Quite pleased I did get the last of those vehicles in the convoy. There's only one left. Very difficult to
A
see.
little rough LOL.
Yeah, it was a bit rough by those options. You're not supposed to notice that. My landings have got worse lately. I don't know why. Probably too busy talking as usual. I'm gonna get repaired. I'll be at the north edge of the runway.
Roger that. Unfortunately, it looks like Overlord was shot down at one point, which means he's respawned. Unfortunately, he's respawned on 124. So we might want to go to Discord or restart the mission.
Request repair.
I don't mind whatever you want. I mean, I'll just ignore it if it's there. But if you want to restart, whichever.
Or change frequency.
It's just occurred to me that we could shoot it down, but then it would respawn again. That's the whole point of it. That's the problem. We could just change radio frequency to one of the ones that's still supported by the Spitfires.
135? Or is it 137? Stand by. $135. Yeah, 135 works for the spit if it's okay for you.
Bill 137.
135.
135. Yeah, I think everyone can address that.
I'll wait on 135 for confirmations.
Check.
Yeah, check. Copy. That's good. I'm at the north edge of the runway getting repaired at the moment. I might as well get rearmed as well.
One three five. is 266. What I've found in the Harrier, if you've got two radios, I don't know if other aircraft have two radios as well, but I could only speak to Mozdok if I used COM1 as my 266. So if you switch, if you get issues,
That's Laxor
put
speaking at the moment.
135 on your COM2 and then just use 266 on COM1.
Refueling complete.
Oh, maybe I hadn't noticed that. Okay.
Rearming complete.
Just waiting for repair to start, which yeah, should start very soon. Oh, it started. Oh, I'm up on the ramps. Okay. Okay, all good to go. If anyone would like me to choose a different aircraft, I'll give a few seconds for someone to say so if they want me to. Although I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be helping Goose with a Spitfire. I'll stick with the Spitfire for a moment. I'll check with Goose and see if he's got a preference. Goose 135, copy.
Scopsins. What other aircraft do you have?
Not that many. In terms of non-piston engine, I have the A10 and the Harrier. I haven't flown the Harrier in yonks, maybe longer. So that's probably not a good choice. A10, not too bad. I've got P47, P51, the Mosquito, Spitfire, and I've got the 109, but once again haven't flown that in yonks. I just want to check if Goose wants me to hold on in the Spit for a minute.
Scopsins. HMMMMM.
Actually, I'm just saying all that all over the aircraft radio, so apologies folks. But if Goose is there, if you copy. Oh, and I've got the Huey, but once again, that's a disaster. I need to do plenty of practice flights, plenty of training by myself in that, which of course I never get round to doing. So I do manage to sort of stumble off the ground, and then the aircraft flies me until I mess it up. And landing, wow. If hitting the ground is classed as landing, I can do it.
I still say some of it is going to be down to the just taking your time over it and slowly looking at. So one of the gauges is key. The Huey. It's around. You have to get the. It depends what bit of the gauge you read. There's one that says torque and PSI on the same gauge. But the you sort of get to around the 40 mark, and that's where you start getting your lift. But if you put a little bit, just that tiniest too much in, then it starts getting uncontrollable. I know your issue is lot is forward and backwards, but that just might be a trim thing of rather than trimming it to where the YouTube videos say, trim it to where works for you best.
Yeah, and apologies, of course, I forgot I was pushing the wrong button. I didn't mean to say that all over the aircraft radio. But yeah, I was talking to Scopsins on my stream because I said, does anyone want me to fly something other than a Spitfire? So he was asking me what I have that I could fly. So that was why I was blabbing on about that. But yeah, I should get back into it, and I have been improving slightly, but not smoothly, not predictably, if you know what I mean. And for anyone on my stream who's thinking that you know can't see my throttle and stick to see what I'm doing, there's a reason for that, and that is that I'm currently not wearing a t-shirt, so you'll be seeing my belly, and that's not a pretty sight. So I've turned that camera off for now because it's been quite warm. So I could put a t-shirt on, I suppose, but no. Okay, well I'll get started and take off. I might do a quick sortie in the Spit. I need to contact Goose to see if he wants me to stay in the Spit to assist him in any way. Goose copy 135.
Copy.
Goose.
Yeah, that's Steve.
Oh, sorry. Perhaps I don't know what Goose is flying. Oh, wait a minute, he disconnected, then he reconnected, but I don't think he's in an aircraft yet. Yes, he is. He's in a Spitfire.
I go.
Who's that just flying past me? Is that Scott Hughes, maybe? For the sake of Scotsons, if you're on my stream, we're on frequency 135 on aircraft radio. Goose, you on 124? Oops, I think my turn to say a little bit rough. Oh, that was for Scopsins. Made a bit of a bumpy landing earlier, and he said, "Oh, a bit rough." And he just had a little thing happen on the runway. Scopsins, your copy on 135.
Scotsins. In the words of Bill, you weren't supposed to see that.
Right, Scopsins, are you able to get on frequency 135 in your chopper there?
Scotsins. I'm not very good with the Heinz radios. Scotsins. I'm trying them.
Okay. No worries. I need to contact Goose, and he's not got his radios on, it seems, at the moment. Isn't it? Well, he was in a Spitfire, but I don't know if he's still there or not. Take a look on the map is the answer, really, isn't it? That's what I should have done. Ah, he's sitting on the taxiway. Okay, he's gone. Just like that. It disappeared.
135 check. I'm hearing a lot of static over the radio, which generally means someone's got a problem with the radio.
That could be Scopsins, because he said he's not good with his radios at the moment, but he's working on it.
Okay.
Radio in the hind. I don't know if you can help him on that.
135, I think, is addressable.
124 check.
Yeah, copy. Is that Goose?
Yeah.
Okay, you're a bit low on volume, sir.
How do I lower my volume in the cockpit?
How do you lower it in the cockpit? Well, I think you can do it actually on the radio, can't you? On the radio window, on the cog.
You can adjust people's voices if you are in the coalition room. I don't think you can do it when you are on a radio frequency. What are you flying at the moment, Goose?
I was hopped in the spit.
Sorry, say again?
I'm in the Spitfire.
Ah, yes. I don't think you can adjust the volume in the Spitfires, or any of the Warbirds for that matter. That radio doesn't appear to have a volume control, unless there is a mapping that you can put on the keyboard. But I don't think there's a knob that you can turn for that.
Okay, so on the cog, on the radio window, what does the volume do on that cog? What's that volume do? Did you catch that, Laxel?
Yes, right. I couldn't respond. I was trying to look at that window. Yeah, I didn't realise there was one on there. Okay, yeah, it looks like you can adjust the volume on that then. I thought that was just for individual users.
But what volume is it changing? Is it changing his transmit volume or his receive volume?
I don't know. There's only one way to find out, I guess. I'd imagine it's the receive volume.
I would have thought so. So if he changes his receive volume, but what I was getting him at a bit low volume on the aircraft radio, so I can't boost it just for him. I'll try bringing it up a bit. See what happens.
I have a graphical issue. I might have to restart. I don't know. The game, anyway.
Okay. What happened there, Goose? You've somehow gone right across the whole airfield, and you appear to have taken off.
Yeah, I have taken off, but I've got a graphical issue in as much as I'm getting a lot of smudging in graphics.
Yeah, no. My question was for Goose.
Sorry.
Because what happens is he's showing us on the parking area, and then all of a sudden he's showing us taking off like diagonally across the grass and the runway. But I don't know if that's actually what he did or whether it was a graphical thing.
That's more likely to be a ping issue, or at least lost packets, maybe.
Okay.
Because you can only see where Goose is based on information coming out of the server, because there's no... The server marshals all traffic information. So if there is a delay between Goose doing something and that piece of information getting to you, it will seem like he's shot across in a random direction.
Okay. Well, at the moment, I've got a blue dotted line connecting Goose to the parking area where he spawned in. And thinking about it, I'm not sure if he would have loaded, got a reload or not. I'm not sure what channel he's on. Goose, are you receiving?
Runway, I think, is clear.
You think what? I missed that. You think what?
I'm on comm now.
Oh, you're on. Okay, right.
Scopsins. I don't think I can change to 125 right now, sorry.
No, it's 135, not 125 Scopsins, if that makes any difference.
Scopsins. Typo.
Nice one, Goose. Oh, typo. Okay, so you can't access the frequency that we need to be on anyway. Well, we can still communicate.
I can't
via
find
the screen.
the left and right toe brakes button.
Left and right. Well, you haven't got toe brakes on a Spitfire, sir.
How do I taxi it?
Carefully.
So, what? How are you using your braking then at the moment, Goose?
Of a button.
Okay. I'm not sure. You know how the Spitfire braking actually works, don't you?
A little bit. Not entirely sure.
Okay, well I'll give a quick rundown on that. You're not on my stream at the moment, are you?
I can join it.
Okay, well if you get the chance to join it, let me know. I'll jump in the aircraft and then you'll get a visual on it. Lovely, look at that. By the way, you need to get the Echo 19 Spitfire engine sound, because it's beautiful. Give that a try sometime. And the other thing was, did you remember to get armed before you took off?
I couldn't arm gun, that's the only thing. I'm gonna land at no arm.
Yeah, you have to be in the right place actually. You have to be in like the last bay on the right from where you spawned in. Yeah, there's like the bay on the last bay on the right is a place where you can rearm.
Alright, okay, I'll get back going now. Coming in. 0-8.
Copy.
It's a little bit weird. The rearm zone is not spherical and it is not based on center point of runway. It's something that's been noted in my mission in the server info in Discord. And yeah, if wherever you spawn, if you are not receiving any ground crew responses, assuming you can still move, then you just need to taxi closer to runway center point, and eventually, you'll get a response.
Yeah, if you taxi to a point between, as a guide, between the two black tyre marks or between the two thresholds, If you're in front of the threshold, then they still won't reload you or repair you.
Copy.
Did you get to my stream, Goose, or what?
Yeah, I'm on it now.
Okay, well, if you have the chance to look, I know you're flying, but if you have the chance to look, this is the way that Spitfire braking works. I'll explain it on the stream rather than on the aircraft radio.
Gonna land it, Rob.
Sorry, did you say you're going to land?
Yeah.
Copy that. Wait till you've landed so you've got more chance to concentrate on what we're talking about. Actually, to avoid the delay, it might be better if we switch to Discord so for me to explain.
It's okay, I'll just watch your stream.
Okay, I don't know where you are. Have you landed? Hang on. Oh, I see you're just coming in.
I'm coming in as well.
Well, I'll speak on stream to explain about the braking. So the braking on the Spitfire
I'm gonna go
works.
again, that was a really bouncy landing.
That's all right. Apparently, one bounce in a Spitfire is still classed as a perfect landing. Okay. Still got your gear down.
Well, if he's landing, I'd hope his gear is down.
No, he's overflying at the moment, but I didn't know if he was overflying with a view to coming in. Just overflying generally. Okay, I'm going to go to my stream, Goose, and I'll explain about the way the Spitfire brakes work.
Pounds, but 100 pounds of fuel, that's loads.
Okay, so for Goose now on my stream, the way the
Were you at the top end of 100 or the bottom end? That makes a difference.
I'm gonna switch my radio so that we don't get the background. I'll let them know actually. I'm switching to 124 briefly so that I can speak to Goose without the background noise. Okay.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, so the Spitfire braking. I'll need to adjust track IR a bit, I think. Okay, that's a little easier. Right, Spitfire braking. If you want to turn left, you give it left rudder and apply some braking. There's your brake lever in the middle, which obviously you'd operate with your fingers. Now in reality that would be on a spring, like a bike brake. It would spring back. Now I'm using a slider. I can't show you actually because I haven't got my camera on. I'm using a slider so that I've got infinite adjustment between off and on. So you apply some braking and it will apply braking to the left wheel if your left rudder is activated. If you have your rudder pedals level, apply braking, it will apply braking to the same to each wheel. And to turn right, obviously it's right rudder, apply some braking and it puts braking on only the right wheel. Most uncomfortable actually. I found it took a while for me to get comfortable with it. Hopefully that it's explained it. Oh, hello sir. Just noticed you're behind me. You should have your canopy open. Goose, do you want to go to 124 for a minute?
You might want to use a frequency other than 124.
Oh yeah, I suppose we can. We can. We're both in a spit, so yeah, okay. Right, 136. Goose, do you want to go to 136? Goose, copy?
Yep, copy.
Okay, do you want to go to 136 so that we avoid the radio chatter in the background?
Yep,
So that's channel C. Copy?
alright, yeah, I got you.
Okay, did you catch on the stream what I was saying about the pedals and the brake lever?
Is there a volume knob for the radio somewhere?
If you go to the cog, I'm not sure. It must adjust your incoming. I think the cog on the radio, aircraft radio window, cog top left. You've got a master volume slider. Actually, I'm not sure if it allowed you to hear what I was saying then, but go to the cog top left of the radio window.
Can you try talking real quick?
Say again.
Let's try saying something so I can test.
I still didn't get that, sorry.
I'm just messing with volume.
If you've got my stream up, you'll see what I mean on the radio window, the cog at the top left, and then there's a volume slider. Oh, it is letting me speak whilst the cog is activated.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so are you good with the Spitfire braking and turning? Have you got a slider? I don't know what you've got there, what throttle and stick or whatever you've got. But if you've got a slider to assign that to your Spitfire brake lever. Okay, I don't think I can speak to you whilst I've got the controls window showing, but I'll open the controls window and you can see what I mean about the brake, if that helps.
Yeah, you're all good now. I can hear you. I can see what you're saying.
Well, you can now, but I'm not on the controls window. I think when I'm on the controls window, I don't think you'll be able to hear me. I'll check that in a sec. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Mother?
I can see your... That's why you're looking at the controls, I can listen to your stream.
Okay, I don't know if that was long enough for you to see what I was doing. The mapping.
Yeah, I can...
And of course the curve as well, because that obviously is going to affect the way your brakes work when you're taxiing.
Yeah, I see.
Do you have a free slider you can use for the brake? I'll start
Yeah, I
off and
put it
get...
on my throttle.
Alright. Hang on, so do you not have a free slider that you can use for the... Whoa! That you can use for the brake?
I do, I've used it.
Okay, I'll start up and just get out of the way, because you can't do anything whilst I'm here. And if it's any help, I usually have my engine running at about 1400 RPM for taxiing, and adjust the throttle as necessary. Probably, I don't know, negative boost almost.
Yeah, I'm just real.
Okay. I'm going to go on to 135 briefly and come back. Okay folks, Goose and I are on the runway, so if anyone needs to come in and needs us out of the way, please let us know. We'll be on 136. Or Discord. How's the how's the taxiing feeling with the slider, etc., and the rudder pedals?
Yeah, I'm good.
Because if you fly the Mosquito, you'll have a similar setup, so that because when you take off in a Mosquito, you don't start off using the stick, you start off using your brake. So you're using your brake slider and your rudder pedals to keep you straight along a runway as you take off, until you get to a point where the nose drops, and then you can start controlling with the rudder.
Yeah, that's quite easy now, I've got to hang up.
Do you want to go? I mean, I'll move over a bit, give a bit of room, and over to the left. Do you want to take off?
How far should I set my trim and my flaps?
Well, you don't want flaps for takeoff in a spit, only for landing. And trim, I'll tell you what I use, and you'll be able to see it on the stream if you go there. So trim for takeoff, which I haven't. I have set. I have the trim set at neutral. I think on the YouTubes they tend to say give it one division, one click, or whatever you want to call it, one division of nose down. But I've found over the course of time that for me, I'm happier with neutral trim on the elevator. On the let's take the pilot off for a minute. For the rudder trim, for takeoff, you probably want about double D at round about the 3 o'clock mark, and then adjust during flight if she wants to keep rolling to the right. And what are you like with takeoff? Are you comfortable with takeoff, or is it a little bit of a hit and miss?
We'll find out right now, I guess.
No, I mean, do you have a process for it, or do you just sort of push the button and hope for the best?
I think I'll wait.
Well, what I'll do, I'll tell you what I do. Brake with the brake fully on, right? Then take the brake fully off and stick fully back, full right aileron. And then when you throttle up, whoa, make sure your brake's off before you take off. So stick fully back, full right aileron, throttle up fairly smoothly to about 8 boost. And by the time you've got to 8 boost, you'll be bringing your stick forward to a normal position, and the nose will be dropping, and then you're just keeping it straight with the rudder pedals and lift off the ground with a gentle rotate at about 85, 90 miles an hour, something like that, and just hold her steady until she takes off. And then I adjust trim at that point. I don't know if you're supposed to at that point, but that's when I adjust trim. And when in flight, I have one division of nose up. So for takeoff, I have neutral trim on the elevator, and once I'm in flight, I move it to one division of nose up for the elevator trim. And set the RPM to about 2,700. Yeah, that might have been a bit too much rotate. Just a gentle rotate at about 85 miles an hour.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Okay, I'll come and join you.
Scopsins. BTB.
BTB, okay. Okay, BRB, fair enough. Sorry, that was for Scopsins on my stream. I meant that just for the stream, but never mind. Here we go. Also, Goose, once you've taken off, you bring the gear up and that affects the flight characteristics, so be prepared to adjust for that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And in theory, when you take off and when you land, your canopy is open. The only reason being that if there's an accident of some sort, they don't want to have to smash through the canopy to get you. They just want to reach in and go.
How do you turn the sight on?
There's a switch if you're doing it with the mouse. If you move your head to the left a little bit, there's a red switch just to the left of the sighting, like your range, etc. Did you find it?
Yeah, I've got it.
And of course make your guns ready. Otherwise you'll be all nicely lined up and you ain't going to fire nothing.
I'm going to try and get some of these targets now.
Ah, found you. They might be dead, they might just be containers down there. coming up on your 7. I like to do that little manoeuvre which I'm sure has a name, but I'm stupid, don't know names. Get to about 2,000 feet, flip like to invert, pull the stick back so that you end up doing a 180.
Oh, and then split.
Well, we're at 2,000 feet. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to roll to the left to invert now. Stick back. And I should have my canopy closed, of course, really, but it just sounds, this sound is so good. I like to leave it open.
Yeah, makes sense.
When it comes to landing, I don't know if you've done much landing in this bit. I dropped down to about 140, drop the gear, and then about 120, drop the flaps, try to touch down at similar sort of speed to what you took off, or a little bit more. and then once your wheels touch with a spit, that's when the fun starts, because you're then dancing on the brake, both dancing on the pedals and adjusting the brake lever to try and stay straight.
Well, the good news is I have London.
Oh, good.
Well, just not exactly where I want to be landed.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean? You're saying you have just landed? Landed in quotes.
In fact, there's nothing left. Well, I'm alive.
Well, yeah, so is your aircraft, because your radio's working. I can't see you, but normally you lose your aircraft, obviously you lose comms.
Well, if you go down to where the railway is, where the destroyed cars are, you see me.
What, have you belly flopped or something? Coming in, not seeing you yet.
Oh, there you are.
Are you sort of north or south of the railway?
I'm north.
Oh, hang on, I think I just saw you. Just the way the light caught it, I think I found you. Yeah, I found you.
Why you try finishing me off with the gun? I'll be under arrest. Fire those cannons at me.
I'll have to turn you up, I can't hear you properly.
Try firing those cannons at me.
Alright.
It'd be fun to see what it's like on the receiving end.
Hang on, are you asking me to do that, did you say?
Yeah. What?
Okay, I've got to re-find you again then. I'm up around the airfield at the moment, but let's see if I can find you again. Okay, I think I found a glint that might be you. Hold on, I might have to come in a second time.
I'm not going anywhere. Oh wow, that's scary.
I was firing, but I don't really know what I was firing at.
Oh, you got my engine.
Oh right, sorry about that. Couldn't actually see you as an aircraft. In the
here we
Spitfire. Oh yeah, I think you're smoking a bit there. Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In a Spitfire, if you get in trouble, you don't want to try landing on the grass with your wheels down. Belly flop on grass, because you'll just always just nose over. Very gentle belly flop on grass. You on radio yet? Oh, I might have spoken over you. You back?
Yeah, there you are, that was very low.
Okay, what I said, and you probably didn't catch, is if you have to land in a spit on grass, do it with your gear up, just belly flop. Because if you do it with your gear down on grass, you will just nose over.
Yeah, I get that.
And yeah, I highly recommend taking a visit to Echo 19 and getting their Spitfire sound. Beautiful, especially with a canopy open at low altitude, it's beautiful. And it's, I don't know if I said that Echo 19 Spitfire sound, Echo 19 is free, but you do get the option to donate, which I did actually because I think it's so nice. I just wanted to support them, so I donated something for getting the Spitfire sound. Are you getting rearmed? Nosed over. Right, when you respawn, if you taxi to the last parking bay to your right, it will rearm you at that point. So you've only got to move just like a few concrete slabs to the right, the last parking bay, and it will rearm you at that point. Oh, I just realised, are you back?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay, if you didn't catch it, to rearm where you are now, go to the last parking bay currently to your right, in that big slab that you're sitting on. The last bay, like a few concrete slabs along to the right, and they will rearm you just there. You might also find that you get a lot of cockpit internal reflection causing glare. That is adjustable. There is a setting in that, so you can reduce the amount of cockpit internal reflection that you get, because sometimes it's just like you can't see through it, it's opaque, but that is adjustable. I think I've got mine currently set at about 70% or something. for anyone that's just joining, obviously I'm flying a Spit. And I'm sort of flying with Goose to some degree because he's a bit newer to the Spitfire, so been trying to give a couple of pointers. I see he's moved along a couple of parking bays now to get reloaded. That's good. Because we spawn in without any ammo, so he has to get reloaded. Use the taxiway to take off. Yeah, should have been crashed. Someone crashed. Oh, perhaps he didn't take off. He seems to be where I expect to see him. That's him. Because the way you taxi in Spitfire is not the same as other aircraft. Well, some other aircraft, but most aircraft seem to have tow brakes, and Spitfire doesn't have tow brakes, so it's a different process for taxiing, steering the aircraft while you're taxiing. And I've lost him again. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. He's just a bit invisible. There he is, center screen. Not too much rotate. That looks smoother. receiving, Goose?
Yeah.
Jolly good. Yeah, that looked smoother. Smooth the takeoff. Nice. And I think we should be flying with probably no more than boost 8. So I'm slackening off now. And prop pitch set to give 2,700 RPM. I'll boost a little bit just to catch up. What? What have you got your boost? You see the gauge, the red one, red ringed one on the right. I can't see you on the map. I've taken damage, RTB. Engine's failing. I don't think I'm going to make this. Too far away. Well, I'm down, but I'm not on the airfield. Probably a good time to take a comfort break.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here for a minute, take a comfort break, and be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm going to respawn, so I'll lose comms for a minute. I've only got about another half an hour, really. Yeah, I'm going to respawn. And it looks like Goose is going to give a nice buzz. Oh, touch and go. Okay.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
You appear to be venting something.
Refueling complete.
Who that just overflew me in a chopper? I can't identify the choppers, so you have to tell me.
Rearming complete.
Although they probably can't tell me because we're not on the same radio frequency. I can look on the map. Oh, it's Laxel. Goose, as we don't need a constant chatter at the moment, I don't think. Should we go back to 135? Channel C, B, Channel B. Radio check 135. Thank you. We've been on 136, but I think we probably don't need to flood the radio waves with chatter so much now, so we could probably come back to 135. Don't think Goose has got his radio on yet. I'll give him another try. Goose copy. Yeah, you got your ears on there, Goose. That Goose copy. Goose copy.
Com check.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, I noticed you nosed then. If it's any help at all, I usually taxi with a boost of about neg 4 and RPM. So the RPM works out to about 1400, something like that. Not more than 1500 RPM. And obviously careful with the brake. Gentle on that old throttle there, Goose.
Really sticky.
Yeah, so boost about neg 4 for taxiing. should have the canopy open, really. There's lovely. Oh, it's something else to remember when you take off. I don't mind because, as I say, this engine sounds so nice. I tend to keep the canopy open more than I should because it just sounds so nice. Okay, I think I'm trimmed, good to go. So I'm going to roll. Apparently a good climb speed is 180 in this sport.
Copy.
I'm going to be flying at about boost 8 throttle with the prop pitch set to about 2,700 RPM. What we got G with us. I don't know if G can get onto our frequency. G, copy?
Yeah, I'll copy.
Okay, stand by. Now Goose, if we go to channel B, we can include Jeeve in the chat. Please copy on 135, channel B. Please, can you go to channel B? Goose, copy? G still copy? G still copy? That's good. I'm not sure if Goose is receiving me.
Channel B.
Excellent. So we go and beat up some stuff in the field ahead of us. Hurry ho. Mind you, I'm not sure if there's anything left. I don't think there is much. There's some infantry still shooting at me in the other field. I thought there was more of them left than that. Never mind. Beware, there's T-55s to the north and they're a bit more dangerous, aren't they? Some BTRs over to the northeast.
I'm going for the PTRs.
Copy that.
Code 8 up. 07.
Great, is that your signing off? What's the time? Okay, yes, it's 2:31. Well
I'm trying
done.
some black smoke. Do you know what that might be?
Sorry, say again, Goose, say again.
I'm trying black smoke. What might that be?
You are. If you're trailing black smoke, your engine's hit, it's oil.
engine's about to go.
Yeah, be gentle with it. You might be close enough. If you've got a bit of altitude and you make only gentle turns, you might be able to glide in.
There it goes.
You should make this. Make a turn to the right now and you stand a chance of gliding in.
I'm gonna wait to drop my gear a bit later.
Yeah, or even if it's desperate, leave your gear up. Just a very gentle belly flop.
It's alright. Alright, get down.
I've lost you.
Just coming over the top, make a right now.
Oh, I see G, yeah.
Oh wow. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Okay, I'm gonna land. I'll contact if Laxo, you got your ears on?
It's got judge.
Yeah, copy. Oh, it's on.
Yeah, sorry, I can't respond. I've got the radio bug where when you respawn, the radio doesn't work. So no, when you repair, the radio doesn't work. So I can't actually reply to your game voice.
Okay, well I'm just coming into land. I realised what the time is, so I'm going to be closing.
Oh right, okay. I might go for another half hour.
Okay, well I'll land and see if I change my mind.
Okay.
Actually, I've just realised that I haven't had a drink sitting here all night, so I might just extend a little bit, just so that I can also get a drink in.
Roger that.
Oh, Goose has gone to the dark side. He's got an F-18. There's a good bit of flying around though.
As he's looking to take out the harder targets, or the tougher targets.
Yeah, he's just saying none of the aircraft have fuel. Yeah, he probably doesn't realise you. I thought he did realise that you need to refuel and rearm, etc.
It should have fuel.
That's what I
Unless-
thought, but I don't know for sure. Unless it run out of fuel.
No, yeah, because we can't do rearm. Can't do sling load.
Yeah, so you might have to do a magical.
Are you at the ground?
I am.
Yeah, can you have a look on the resources from last time?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I forgot I could do that. Except I've forgotten how to do it.
Just go into the F10 map, select Mosdoc airfield, and then on the information tab that comes up, there's a resources button.
Hang on. No, I'm not seeing that. Oh, yes, I am. Down the bottom. It's not on the left, it's on the bottom. Right, hold on.
Gripper 8 up. Server is not up for me.
No, we've had issues with that grey coat. I'm not sure. I mean, hang on a minute. Laxal copy.
Yeah.
Greyco's on my stream. He says server is not up for him. So we've got the same issue for him as we had for yourself and Goose.
Yeah, server doesn't seem to be broadcasting on the DCS master server browser. If you use the IP address as per the Discord, you should get in. That's how I got in, and that's also how Goose got in as well.
So I hope that helps you, Greyco. Right. Okay.
Gripper 8 up. Copy.
Yeah, Greco's got that, so he's going to give that a try, I guess. Right, I'm looking at the resources.
Yeah, so you should have. You don't need to worry about the big table of stuff. There's 3 numbers that's on the lower right corner or the lower right section of that of the resources screen. So it's got like jet fuel.
Jet fuel is empty.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do a magical resupply then.
How do I do that?
Oh, can I do it from here? I can't remember if I can do it from mine. No, I can't do it from the KA. Any helicopter that can spring load properly can do it. So if you're free to jump into a Huey, you could do it from the on the comms menu. Go to F10.
Okay, let me jump into Huey then. Hold on.
Okay. Unless someone else is already in a helicopter. Actually, Scopson's could do it. So you won't be able to hear what we're saying.
Well, if he's on my stream still, he will. So Scopsons, you still on my stream?
I don't know if you have to be landed, Scopsons, but if you hit F10, hit your comms window, comms button, sorry, and then hit F10 if you've got the other option. And then off of there, it should be process resources. And then the third option on that should be magical resupply.
I'm not
Failing
getting
that, I don't-
not getting are you actually in conversation with Scopsins?
No, I was just broadcasting in case he was listening on your stream. Or my stream.
Okay, I'm not getting any feedback from him at the moment.
Well, if he's flying, you won't necessarily be feeding back instantly.
I'll jump in a Huey.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one I should choose. I suppose it doesn't make any odds.
Any? Yeah, it should be any Huey.
It's gone a bit sluggish.
So what Bill's doing is using a get out of jail free card that I've built into the menu structure to kind of cater for when people are on, when people aren't on the when sling loaders aren't on the server, they tend to run out, as we've forgotten would happen. And when we do that, we just use magical resupply and it resets everything. What we're resetting. Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember what you said about how to get to the magical resupply.
F10. Well, comms menu.
Comms F10.
Yeah, and you should have process resources.
No.
What have you got then?
Main other logistics. Previous menu exit.
Logistics.
I went there just
Yeah,
now, but I
logistics.
didn't see it. Oh, request cargo.
No.
Process resource.
Yep.
Oh, magical resupply. Got it.
Yep. Osdoc has been resupplied. So if I now close that and reopen, we're back up to 100 options. Try again. We ran out, but because aerodynamics broke stuff, we couldn't replenish it through the sling loading. But we are now fully restocked.
I think that was just a ploy to get me to jump into a Huey and give it another flight. Well, it failed. It failed. I'm not gonna fly this. Not for the. I'm not gonna mess about and crash stuff for the last 10 minutes. I might jump in a Mosquito because I haven't done that for a little while.
I wonder if that would cause the. I wonder if the Stingers, if we had run out, which is why the Stinger unit were not rearming.
Well, that would make some kind of sense.
Let's see if I can jump into one. Seems like radio is broken on the helicopter anyway. Right, I just lost DCS again. It's just crashed.
Mine's gone a bit lumpy since
Um,
I've got into the Mosquito.
No, one of the other applications just blew up. I'm not sure if DCS crash occurred, which then caused, as a domino effect, other things, or the other application crashing did something to DCS.
Right. Well, I've jumped in Mosquito, and as has happened in the past, it's really jerky. So by the time I've let it settle, it might not be worth, might not even get as fast taking off.
Either
So.
you came off a key or DCS crashed.
No, you're receiving?
Yep, receiving.
Okay, I'm falling off my key. Yeah, so I'm in a Mosquito, and it's been pretty jerky and laggy. So by the time I've let it settle down, it probably won't be worth taking off. So I might sort of hold it there and just observe for a second or two.
Right. Yeah, crash and client tainted, which is a load of rubbish. It's only because it's crashed it's come up like that.
Oh, right.
I'll probably leave it there then, because otherwise I'll have to sort of reload it all and maybe have another crash again. But
Yeah, and at this time, it's just not worth messing about, is it? Okay, well, next weekend then.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, it should be. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm getting a load of grief from Scopsons now.
Sorry, from
a second.
Scopsins.
Scopsins. I have returned.
You certainly have, sir. Nice to see you back. Mind you, I'm only going to be observing at the moment. It's close enough to 3 a.m. for me not to worry about starting up this Mosquito and then possibly having it go all laggy and horrible. Probably might not even get a chance to take off. So it's not enough time for a reasonable sortie. So I'll just observe for a little while. Not very long, a couple of minutes. I think you probably caught that Laxor's DCS crashed on him, so he'll fold it there.
Scopsins. He's leaving me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Scopsins.
I don't.
So I came to you.
Okay. Well, there's not much I can do, sir. I say I'll be leaving soon anyway. I mean, for you, it must be what, 10 o'clock in the evening, I'm guessing, that sort of time, that rough area.
Scopsins. Just put him on punishment.
So what time is it for you at the moment, Scotland? Is it about 10 p.m.?
Scopsins. Right on the nose.
Yeah, I mean, I guess most people that we speak to are probably 5 hours behind us. So yeah, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning for us, pretty much. So and that's pushing it like half hour beyond what we try to clear down by. I mean, we used to go to 4:30 and stuff, didn't we, at one time? And that was just silly. And even now, you know what? I struggled to get into bed before 2:30 because my whole clock has just shifted round. So I'm going to fold very soon. Have a quick
Scopsins.
check on
Oh
Facebook.
wow, that's tough.
Yeah, I have just recently. I've managed to get into bed a couple of times before 1:30, but I don't succeed at that very often. It's normally going to be after. I mean, last night, of course, we'll be flying. By the time I actually finished flying and did my usual Facebook junk, um, it was about 5 o'clock, I think, when I got into bed, something like that. I got some.
Scopsins. My problem is staying in bed.
What you mean? You stay in bed, or you have a problem trying to stay in bed?
Scopsins. I sleep then wake up then sleep then wake up then sleep then wake up.
All right. Okay. Well, because of my situation, I do tend to grab occasional sleeps. Like I can do it. I haven't got any commitments. So if at 3 o'clock in the afternoon I fancy a kip, I'll just stretch out on the settee and watch something on TV that's really relaxing and quiet and nod off for a while. I can do it, so I do. But before I turn in, I always end up on Facebook, and I'll do a lot of chatting with flat earthers, which is amusing. But it does mean that I end up doing a lot of chat. I'll get caught by it. Oh, DCS has crashed. Would you believe it? Yeah, I get caught, and I end up discussing, I'll say, for want of a better word, with flat earthers.
Scopsins. Ha ha, I see.
Ah, looks like you're getting me now. Yeah, yeah. So I end up doing a lot of chatting to those people. I think Lexor is still there. He's muted um, on Discord. So for the sake of anyone on my stream, thank you for being there. Hopefully it was good fun watching Goose gradually doing his stuff tonight in his Spitfire. I hope he enjoyed it. He must have done. It's a Spitfire. So that was all good
Scopsins.
fun.
Thanks for streaming.
Thanks for being there, sir. Yeah. So I'm going to close now. Have a quick catch up on the on the flat Earth scene. Try and put them all right. You know, doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. But never mind. Okay. And just to be clear, I'm not the flat earther. I'm a glober talking to people who believe it's a flat earth and trying to well, I'm sure you understand. Okay, I'm going to shove off and I'll catch you all another time. Flying next weekend, Friday evening, UK time, 22:30 roughly. Although tonight it was 23:30 before I even got started. So we'll see. Catch you next weekend.
Scopsins. You're a glober.
I am, sir. Does that mean you're not?
Scopsins. I can't believe you think the world is spherical ridiculous.
Okay. Well, I hope you're just having fun there, but yeah, the world is definitely spherical. But I hope you're just having fun. But nevertheless, we probably shouldn't talk about this because if we do, I'll end up going to bed at 6:30 in the morning. So I'm going to fold it there. It takes way too much of my time. So anyway, anyone that can turn up next week, catch you then. And I'll close very soon now.
Scopsins. Bye bye, Bill.
TTFN, old chap. Good night, everybody.